Hi guys, it's Sterling Spectre here. Today we're coming in with big news from Tornado Cash and the US Treasury Department. So on the 8th of August, which was 2 days ago, the US Treasury Department sanctioned notorious virtual currency mixer Tornado Cash. It says here, today the US Department of Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets sanctioned virtual currency mixer Tornado Cash, which has been used to launder money more than $7 billion worth of virtual currency since its creation in 2019. This includes over $455 million stolen by the Lazarus Group, a Democratic People's Republic of Korea state-sponsored hacking group that was sanctioned by the US in 2019, in the largest virtual currency heist to date. Tornado Cash was subsequently used to launder more than $96 million of malicious cyber actions funds derived from the June 24, 2022 Harmony Bridge heist, and at least $7.8 million from the August 2, 2022 Nomad heist. It then goes on to say, today the Treasury is sanctioning Tornado Cash, a virtual currency mixer that launders the proceeds of cyber crimes, including those committed against victims in the United States. Said under Secretary of the Treasury of Terrorism and Financial Intelligence, despite public assurances otherwise, Tornado Cash has repeatedly failed to impose effective controls designed to stop it from laundering funds for malicious cyber actors on a regular basis and without basic measures to address its risks. Treasury will continue to aggressively pursue actions against the mixers and launder virtual currency for cybercriminals who assist them. Treasury has worked to expose components of virtual currency ecosystem like Tornado Cash and Blender.io that cybercriminals use to obfuscate the proceeds from illicit cyber activity and other crimes. While most virtual currency activity is illicit, it can be used for illicit activities, including sanction evasions through mixers, peer-to-peer exchanges, darknet markets, and exchanges. This includes the facilitation of heists, ransomware schemes, fraud, and other cybercrimes. The Treasury continues to use its authorities against malicious cyber actors in concert with the US departments and agencies, as well as foreign partners, to expose, disrupt, and hold accountable perpetrators and persons that enable criminals to profit from cybercrime and other illicit activity. For example, in 2020, Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network assessed a $60 million civil money penalty against the owner and operator of a virtual currency mixer for violations of a Bank Secretary Act and its implementing regulations. It then just goes on to say, a bunch of stuff about how this is going to be banned, and anyone using it is basically, they'll take illegal action against you. So Tornado Cash has actually been really good for other things as a privacy protocol. Many people donate to charities in private that they wouldn't want other people to know about, but it also doubles up as a very good way to launder money. As we've seen, $7 billion worth of ethereum or cryptocurrency has been laundered through Tornado Cash in the last 2 years. It wasn't really set up to launder money, but I suppose that's what it's fallen into over the years. If we look on Tornado Cash's Twitter right here, we can see here is a list of Tornado Cash resources that were banned. The Tornado Cash GitHub organization, so basically the GitHub's offline, the personal GitHub accounts for the Tornado Cash contributors, all the USDC on Tornado Cash contracts in CirclePay, the RPC for infrastructure.io, the RPC for Alchemy platform, and also the domain tornadocash.eth.limo has been banned as well. If you try look on the Tornado Cash website right now, it doesn't display anything, it just shows up an error that the website is not there anymore. Obviously I'm in the UK, so it hasn't been banned here yet, but if you're in the US, it shouldn't be able to be accessed right now. Now, if we also look at this article on CoinDesk, it says someone is trolling celebs by sending Ethereum from Tornado Cash. An anonymous crypto user transferred small amounts of Ethereum from a sanctioned address to stars and prominent crypto figures on Tuesday. Affected wallets include those controlled by Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, TV host Jimmy Fallon, clothing brand Puma, and the wallet created for donations to Ukraine, according to etherscan.io. Prominent crypto figures such as artist Beeple and more mainstream celebrities such as comedian Dave Chappelle received Ethereum as well. If we take a look at this picture on Twitter, it shows that all these Tornado Cash Ethereum has been sent to different wallets of, celebrities and people in the crypto space. I just think it's funny that somebody's trying to kind of point out that this can be done to anyone, and anyone can actually launder money through this if they really wanted to, and nobody could really know if you had done it or not. Lastly, I want to talk about the future of privacy protocols. Obviously, Tornado Cash has been banned in the US. Other countries haven't banned it yet, but I can see in the future that many will follow the path of the US and start to ban these mixing websites. So there are uses for coins like Monero, and that's been in the space for a while. It's obviously a privacy coin that is at the forefront of privacy. And this is why I kind of made the video about Tornado Cash, because it's also a mineable coin, and that's what my channel's about. But it says here, unlike crypto mixers, Monero blockchain is initially created to hide your transactions from the public eye. The crypto note concept used to develop Moneros utilizes ring signatures, zero-knowledge proofs, stealth addresses, and IP addresses, obscuring methods to hide transaction details and achieving anonymity and fungibility. Backed by a huge dev community, Monero is the primary example how decentralization can be applied to create a truly private technology that is impossible to be tracked or blocked. Law enforcement try their best for sure, as some authors suggest. The end goal might be as well about permanently branding someone using an encryption technology or sending a privacy crypto as something inherently suspicious. However, as noted in the paragraph above, they can only target the centralized entity, starting and ending point. Encrypted in between is out of their reach. That's why we witness Monero or Zcash transactions being routinely put under maintenance on custodial exchanges, or some of them delisting XMR altogether. In the news, exchanges have been kind of shying away from Monero because it doesn't really fall into their centralized system. Because there's so much privacy in Monero, exchanges don't want to get near it because it could implement them into cybercrimes that obviously the US government would get involved in, or any government around the world. As it says here, this is not the case for the Garda wallet, which was the wallet that was used for Tornado Cash. As a non-custodial wallet, we have no access to your private data. Once your crypto has left your account on a custodial exchange and it lands on your Garda wallet, it's off the radar of law enforcement. Move it from one address to the other for extra protection, then swap the XMR on a built-in or decentralized exchange, and your trace is now hidden. So there's going to be a lot of debate between privacy and, centralization and decentralization, because the US government getting involved in this is obviously a big thing that people in the crypto space don't really want to see. The whole point of crypto is to become anonymous and have privacy. If governments can get involved in stuff like this, it kind of takes away the privacy and the anonymity of your transactions. I understand from their point, they're obviously using it as a way to stop cybercrimes, but we can't really start sanctioning these kind of crypto mixers or privacy tokens because it kind of takes away from that decentralization and privacy of cryptocurrency itself. Obviously the governments want to get involved with stuff like this because they don't want to be left out of the picture, and they want to be in control of their population and all the information that they have on their population. It's a shame really that Tornado Cash is actually really good for money laundering, but it's also good for other things like donating to charities, as I said. But we can still use privacy tokens like Monero. And if you guys want to start mining Monero and start becoming private and stuff like this, I've got a video on my channel on how to mine the coin so you can collect some for yourself and start using it to become more private. I'll link that in the description below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.